Hello everyone, I'm Surrendal the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/ckYouKaren. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten as Catwoman will convince you. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, I get the feeling there's more to the story here. And this person here says, the lady in the front desk was so rude to me and my boyfriend. I had forgotten my ID, so she refused to sell us liquor. Well, I mean, some states do require you to, have an ID before you could be sold liquor. Anyways, this person goes on to say, which was understandable. I didn't have my ID. However, he went back in to buy liquor without me and they refused him service again. Well, again, they don't exactly know if they're, selling it to somebody who's possibly underage. Again, they kinda need ID. Anyways, this person goes on to say, like, girl, she's lucky I didn't go in there myself. It's a $12 liquor. Really not a good reason to behave that way. Well, for all they know, you could be a state health inspector or something like that. That could be, checking to make sure that they're staying up to board. And, if they aren't, they could possibly get closed down. Anyways, this person goes on to say, not to be a Karen, but never going back to that dump. I mean, I'm gonna give this like a 40 out of 50. Yes, this is a bit Karen-y, a lot Karen-y, but, I guess this person is at least a little bit understanding here, in that, they need to check for IDs. And this next post here says, Karen doesn't wear socks when shopping at a shoe store. And this person here says, no socks, no service. They don't have try-on socks. Would you really want to put on socks that has been on someone else's foot? I mean, you don't know where that person's foot has been. Anyways, this person goes on to say, so they want you to buy a pair if you want to try on any shoes or expensive boots. Don't waste, wrong waste, your time. I might give this like a 45 out of 50. I mean, you do realize that businesses can kinda say what the rules are in terms of whether they serve you or not, right? I mean, like, if I have no shoes, they don't exactly have to serve me. You are aware that that's kind of their right? And this next post here says, restaurant stands up for their employees. And this person here says, I don't like when my server has many tattoos and piercings. I'm old, so maybe just me, but would not go back for that reason. And this person down here says, we are sorry you feel this way. Unfortunately, this is 2022, and everyone has a right to express themselves in any manner they feel so. We don't like it when people give 3-star ratings based on someone's looks, but again, it's 2022, and it's part of our culture, where it's based on looks, and not the service she gave, or how good the food was. We hope you can get out of the 1950s way of thinking and insulting people on their choices. I'm sure your choices everybody loves. Yeah, I'm gonna probably give this like a 50 out of 50. I mean, that's really the thing you're rating the store on, or the restaurant on? Seriously, just how your server looked? I mean, if they give great service, I really could care less about how they looked. And this next post here says, TFW, you eat at a restaurant less than an hour before closing and are upset when the waitstaff is doing their job. And this person here says, the food was 4 out of 5, the service was 3 out of 5. Yeah, and this person posted 2 stars. I think what they really mean to say is probably like 3.5 stars, because that's basically how averages work. Anyways, this person here says, but there are a few negatives. I felt that the evening was a bit rushed by the head waiter, although when it was time to get a bill, we had to ask several times. Most importantly, we were not offered dessert or fruit, and we were finished with our meals about 30 minutes before the restaurant closed. Yeah, I mean, the kitchen probably wouldn't exactly be in, serving mode right now, or right then, I should say. As a matter of fact, we seemed to be ignored once our food was provided. All the staff were busy cleaning the restaurant in preparation of closing. We arrived well before closing, almost 2 hours. Okay, so not nearly as bad as the post title says. Anyways, this person goes on to say, and the mission to clean and remove the settings from the table started about 45 minutes before closing, and unfortunately, I was quite annoyed and will not return due to one incident. 20 minutes before closing, I requested watermelon from the head waiter. His response was, "Oh no, that is not available, the kitchen has closed." Then, when I asked for him to go get containers, he acted as if though it was impossible, had a sour look on his face. So, customers that are having a meal cannot have dessert well before actual closing time? Maybe that information should be on the menu. I'm kinda split on this one. On the one hand, yeah, it does seem kinda like the waiter was probably trying to rush them out the door, but on the other hand, this person kinda did have a bit of high expectations and, was kinda demanding stuff that might not be able to be done. I'm gonna kinda give this like a 40 out of 50. I mean, yeah, I guess the waiter kinda could have handled that a little bit better, but you kinda also need to understand, you're asking for a lot of that stuff, before closing when the kitchen might not be in food time, or food mode, I should say. And this next post here says, Karen swaps stickers on camera and posts this. Oh, so Shoplifter. Anyways, this person here says, not sure who the actual owner of Millward Grocery and Spirits is, but the lady who came out from the back stated that she was the manager and owner. I have never been in a place that someone was as rude and disrespectful as this person. The staff has always been very pleasant, but not this person. All over requesting her to honor the red sticker on the item for sales price. All I can say is wow. Blamed me for choosing the item that her store forgot to take off the shelf. A respectful person would have honored a $3 loss, which will turn into thousands lost. No more use of my business vehicles, filling up gas tanks here. I'm guessing because of the context? Yeah, I'm gonna give this a special out of 50. You really thought that, you could shoplift and, do something like that and they wouldn't take action? Yeah, I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.